Hi, welcome to a video made by a blind person. Yeah, too blind to care what the visuals look like. Good morning, I don't have time to talk. I don't know if the vehicle's going to be out there when I get out there, or if I'm going to have to get an Uber to work. Even if I do have to get an Uber to work, it'll be alright. Why did this happen? Because my window was 8:40 something to 9 something, I believe. I can call in and find out. But before I even had a chance to call in and say, what's the deal, I believe my window's opening at 8:45, what's the ETA? This vehicle showed up. It showed up at 8:38, 8:39. I know the window wasn't open. So now I'm running around trying to get things together real quick. And if when I get out there, the vehicle hasn't waited me out, I'm not even going to be upset about it, because that means that wasn't meant to work out. And never mind, I can't talk right now. I'm going to be really clear about this. There are many doors to this building, and if you drop me off at the wrong one, it will mess me up. So when we get there, please look for a visitor parking sign. One of these guys dropped me off last week at the wrong place, so I'm just kind of being really clear about, be sure you know where you're dropping me off at. In case you haven't figured it out by now, I got there and the driver was still out there, which is, I mean, I'm glad. This means I'm not going to have to pay for an Uber to get to work. But he just better drop me off at the right place. He seems to think he knows where to drop me off, but I won't fully trust it until I recognize it for myself. Okay, perfect. Thanks. $9:17 a.m. Okay, I have half an hour here. I bet I eat this whole thing today, which would mean I would need, especially now that it was supposed to be something I nibble on for lunch, but I'm going to be eating it for breakfast and lunch, because when you wake up and before you know what's happening, the vehicle that is supposed to pick you up has shown up, you don't have time to eat, so you just sort of grab and go. Eat on the run. In this case, eat very quickly, and you get half an hour to do what you want to do before your shift starts. And I'm trying to pack chicken or some kind of meat in my lunches instead of those protein shakes, because a time like right now would be a good time for a protein shake. But it would still come back to consuming it at work, which as of last week, I really don't want to do because is this where a mukbang is? Well, I just stuffed my face there. That was too big of a bite. I don't like to drink those protein shake things at work anymore because it turns out that in addition to protein, they have fiber in them. And fiber is not necessarily a bad thing. Your body needs fiber, I get it. But you don't chug a protein shake with a good amount of fiber. I mean, I think it said like 2 grams. I'm not sure what that translates to, but it translates to enough fiber that you don't consume it at work and expect not to have to go to the bathroom a time or two before you leave your shift. And that's not a situation I really prefer to be in. So when I found out that it had fiber in there, that much fiber, I decided not the best thing to drink at work, probably. So then I was faced with, well, what am I going to eat for lunch that is actually going to hold me until the end of my shift? You know, it isn't just random snacks that is kind of junk food and there's no nutrients and no, you know, nothing filling in there, but isn't going to send me to the bathroom before the shift is over or at an inopportune time. So I started trying putting some chicken in my lunch, and so far that's worked. But I wanted to take out another breast to bake, a chicken breast to bake tonight. But in my rush to run and grab and go before my vehicle, decided, well, I don't know what's taking her so long, but I can't wait anymore. Or maybe he realized he was early and he was going to wait until 8:48 or whatever time my window opened. Either way, it turned out he was there when I got there, but I didn't know that he was going to be, so I was kind of running and grabbing and going. And taking out the chicken was one of those things that you think of it and then think about it later when you know, when it's too late. So when I get home at 3:45, it's still going to be in the freezer, solid as a rock, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I'll pull it out and put it out, obviously, but I may have to defrost it in the microwave. Because I think it's a safe bet that what I have in this bag, I'm going to eat by the end of the day, because I'm going to have to eat something to hold me over up until lunch and then eat whatever I've got left. And what I'm eating right now is not a healthy... It's got some protein in it, I guess. It's got some peanuts in it, but the peanuts are smothered in like some of the most unhealthy things in the world. If I told you what I was eating, it would make sense, but... There's really nothing healthy about what I'm eating right now. It was one of these grab and go things. Okay, it's time for me to clock in the way I clock in and get started. Our app is persnickety. If I remember, I'll talk about that app later. But that app is persnickety and it's not always blind friendly, and my boss just said, text me when you're ready to clock in and out. I will make sure that it gets documented in our app/computer program.
9:50 a.m. Messages. Message. Text field. Next keyboard. Dictate.
Good morning, period. Clocking in, period.
Inserted good morning. Clocking in. Send. Button. Send. Dim. Record audio.
I really should have cut this up into like sticks or something. This big old hunk of pepper. I was planning to, but then I just never did. And then, of course, we all know how I just ran out of here this morning. Not out of here, but out of my apartment. I mean, nothing got done this morning. Okay, earlier I said I was going to talk about our app. We got a persnickety app. First of all, it's not always blind friendly. Sometimes it will let me double tap on punch in or punch out and it'll actually work. Sometimes it won't. And the problem is not just the fact that I'm blind and I'm using voiceover. Even sighted people have frustrations with this app. We were walking from my workstation on one side of the building to the lobby on the other side of the building the other day, and I heard somebody say, "Stupid app makes me walk clear back here just so I can punch out." Apparently, no matter who you are, no matter how you use the app, no matter if it's iPhone, Android, with or without voiceover or talkback, which is the Android's version of voiceover, if you don't hit the button just so, or be right at the right spot in the building, or hold your phone just the right way, it won't let you clock in and out. I'm being stupid, but it's a piggy little booger, which is why my boss just said, don't even mess with it. Just text me when you're ready to clock in and out, and I'll go online and make sure that you're clocked in and out. You know, I thought somewhere I had a window of 8:55 to 9:25, and I thought that was tomorrow's window, but I just checked on tomorrow's window and it's more like 8:45 to 9:15. If that 8:55 to 9:25 window was today, that driver showed up really freaking early. I mean, it's all good, but still, it's like, geez. Outside the window much? I'm not going to worry about it. Everything else worked out fine, even down to him bothering to make sure that I was at the right place when he dropped me off, so. I mean, really, honestly, if every driver would deal with me the way this one did, I probably wouldn't dislike this cab company so much. I mean, as cab company rides go, this morning's went pretty darn good. I mean, it was pretty close to perfect. The only thing that wasn't perfect about it was no matter what my window was, he showed up before it. Because if it was an 8:30 to 9, I would remember it, and it was not an 8:30 to 9. But you'd think it was, considering what time he showed up. But other than that, it was great. Okay, it's the end of the day. Okay, I'm at home, and like I said this morning, this chicken, I thought about taking it out of the freezer so I could bake it tonight, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to bake it tonight because in my rush to get out there before my vehicle that got here earlier than it should have left without me, I ran off and forgot it, and it's as solid as a rock. I'm gonna have to let it sit there and melt before I can do anything with it. In the meantime, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thank you for watching. Please sign the Do Not Demonetize petition if you feel so moved, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye.